Yo, what's up guys, Jaeky here. Today I will be doing an unboxing and review of the GAOMON S620. So this was sent out to me by GAOMON themselves for review. However, my opinions will be unbiased as always. So yeah, let's get right into it. So starting right off, like this packaging is probably one of the best packagings I've seen. Really reminiscent of iPads and iPhones. So yeah, you get that little lift off cover, which is really sick. So yeah, really clean packaging. It lifts off, and then right off the bat you get a little thank you card from GAOMON, just saying that if you have any issues you can email them. Next up in the box you have the little pamphlet for the driver downloads, and I will be getting into the software later on in the video and giving a review of that as well. So on the left side you get this little compartment with the pen. So this pen is battery free and not a recharge pen, so it basically just works like the Wacom pens, which is really convenient, no hassle. You get a micro USB cable to connect the tablet to your computer, and also you get two adapters, one for micro USB and one for USB-C, which is very nice to see. And then you get this little carrying pouch for your pen. You can basically just stick your pen in there if you're traveling or something, just to make sure you don't lose it as easy. So that's pretty cool as well. Alright, so the next thing in the tablet is obviously the main thing, is the tablet. I've had GAOMON's tablets before. I've had the S56K, and my only complaint with that tablet was that there's no grip. So you can see on the tablet right now in the front you have 4 programmable buttons at the top for any artists who want to program it to different things. I know a lot of different digital artists like to program those buttons, but the most important thing is on the bottom you get these 4 rubber feet. So again, on the last iteration, the S56K, I complained that there wasn't any grip. If you put it on your desk, it would just slide around. But this tablet, so far, I've put it on my mouse pad as well as my wooden desk, and it did not budge at all. Also, you get some extra nibs here in a little plastic bag, as well as a nib remover. And this is what surprised me the most, is this right here. So this is a smudge guard, which is basically just a glove that you can put on your hand for artists. And it basically just stops sweat from getting on your tablet and things like that. So this is really cool to see included with the tablet. I did not expect this at all. This tablet I think is like 30-40 bucks Canadian. So having a glove included is pretty nice. It also fit my hand pretty well. There is only, of course, one size fits all or whatever. So I don't know. I would say I have medium-sized hands and it fit me pretty well. So there's that. I personally won't use that, but for any digital artists out there, or even if you like playing Osu with a glove, then that'd be nice for you. So that's pretty much it. There's only 2 other things in the box. There is a quick start guide, and a connecting tablet to pen and Android device. So you can connect this to a mobile device, which is pretty cool. That's why the 2 adapters were provided, USB-C for, things like Pixel devices, and the micro USB for like just a Galaxy Android. So that's pretty cool as well. Okay, so actually taking a look at the tablet here, you guys can see, I'm going to give you guys sort of like a review of the pen and everything. So if we look at the pen here, there's actually a grippy section at the bottom, and then the top is just a matte texture. So the pen is a little bit thicker than the CTH pen. So if you guys have had a Wacom CTL CTH 480, then compared to that, this pen is thicker. But I do like my pens thicker. It gives me a better grip, but that's all down to personal preference, obviously. So down here is sort of like a rubbery grip, which is very nice, so you don't lose your grip when you're playing. But if you hold your pen high, then I mean, it's kind of irrelevant. But I think I feel like when I play, I hold it like this, so this does provide a very nice tactile grip for me to hold on to. So again, up here is just matte, and then this is what the nib looks like up close. So moving on to the tablet itself, again, you have those 4 programmable buttons at the very top. And you can see here, if I nudge it, it's very hard to move. So the grips on the bottom are very solid. Again, my complaint with the last model, the S56, was that it didn't have any grip on the table. But this one right here grips very well. One also cool thing that I'd like to point out is that you can actually tell if the pen is interacting with the tablet by the LED right here on the A for the GAOMON. similar to the Wacom tablet, the Wacom tablet has a blue LED that lights up when the pen is within range of the tablet. So this LED right here just lights up orange, which I found pretty cool as well. The only complaint I have is that I wish there was like a little loop or something that you could attach your pen to, in case you're traveling or something, like maybe on the side here, you can just, there's a little loop that you could slide in. But other than that, it's built really well. Like it's built really well, really premium. Doesn't feel like it will break on you if you mishandle it. So yeah, very solid. Also, one thing to note is that this USB connection here is very, very tight. Like it takes quite a bit of force to pull out this micro USB once you have it in there. So that's just one thing I noticed, but overall, really solid build and pretty impressed with it. All right, guys, so here is the GAOMON software. So just taking a look at it here. So this is what you get when you install the software. I have my tablet connected right now, obviously, and you can see here at the top, we can change each one of these buttons to anything we want. So I like them disabled because I don't really use them for playing OSU, but again, for digital artists and things like that, this is very nice and convenient for macroing things like your undo and things like that. So going over to the digital pen tab, we have the pressure sensitivity. So this tablet does have pressure sensitivity, not really relevant if you're playing OSU, but if you are playing OSU and drawing on the side, or you're drawing and playing OSU on the side, then this is nice for artists, because pressure sensitivity in a tablet is a must-have for any digital artist. So going down to the buttons, you can bind these buttons again to different keys. I like them unbound. And then you have mouse mode, which just makes your tablet act like a mouse. Not recommended, but you have that if it's there if you need it. And then the main thing is the work area. So you can actually set your tablet area in this tab right here. You can choose which monitor you want it to map to. And then on the bottom here, you have the rotate settings, which will rotate your tablet for whatever reason if you wanted to do that. And then obviously you can set full area by clicking here, and then screen ratio basically just makes the tablet area the same aspect ratio as your monitor. So you can just click on here, drag it around to set your area. Just like this, and you can drag it around. Very, very nice. Or you can just play full area. So that's how you set your tablet area. And then moving on to about, this is just the about section, nothing here. The nice thing about this program is that you can export and import your settings to back up any areas that you want to test out and things like that. Any settings maybe you have in art setting, and then you have a OSU setting. So this is very nice for that as well. So the software is pretty simple. Definitely like a lot more features that I wish it would have had, like smoothing would be nice. Being able to adjust latency, polling rate, things like that. But it's not really a must-have. I think the software as is pretty intuitive, works very well, and it's very simple. So pretty good software, not the best, but it does its job. So that's all that really matters. All right, guys. So I want to give my closing thoughts and opinions with some gameplay to show you as well, some actual OSU gameplay. Apologies in advance because I haven't gotten used to this tablet yet, and I also haven't played in over a month, so I'm pretty rusty. But anyways, so my final opinion on this tablet is that it's a super solid pickup. Not only if you're a beginner at OSU and you're just looking for a cheap option for tablets, but also if you're just an experienced player looking for a new tablet, I feel like this is a really solid pickup. So it does have 266 PPS, which is basically just the report rate. Basically, it's just the polling rate of the tablet. So this specific tablet, the GAOMON S620, is 266 PPS compared to the Wacom CTH 480 or the CTL 480, which is like the bread and butter of the top players. That tablet is only 133 PPS. So technically speaking, this tablet should feel smoother and more fluid when you're playing OSU with it, and more responsive as well, because it's reporting, it has more inputs to the computer basically. So yeah, I don't know if that really affects like gameplay all too much, but technically speaking, this tablet does have a better response rate than the Wacom tablet. Not only that, it's a really cheap tablet. Again, it's only $32 USD on Amazon right now, and you're getting the tablet as well as a smudge guard, which in my opinion is a really solid deal, because if you actually go to SmudgeGuard's official website, I think you can buy a glove for like 15 bucks alone. So GAOMON including that in the packaging is really nice. So this tablet's pretty much basically a really solid all-rounder. You know, it has everything that you would want. A battery-free pen, meaning that it doesn't add any additional weight. It's a super light pen, but also you don't have to recharge it every time it dies, because it will never die because it runs on Wacom technology. So yeah, the build quality of the tablet as well, super solid. It is plastic, but you know, in the hand it feels really tough. Like if you try and bend it, it doesn't really bend all too much, and it really feels like you can just throw this around and it wouldn't break. So yeah, it's a great tablet for playing Osu. For digital artists, probably not the best tablet to buy if you're sort of like a really experienced digital artist. You probably want to buy something more high-end. But if you're starting out with drawing, this does have pressure sensitivity as well as macroable buttons for you. So that's also a plus. Really grippy rubber feet, doesn't slide around on the desk. So basically, I would definitely recommend this tablet. It pretty much has everything you need for playing Osu. And yeah, the only real complaint that I have is the software isn't as good as you might expect it to be. It's a little simple, but it does get the job done. So, and even then, like, if you don't like the software, you can always wait for Haku to upgrade or to update his custom drivers and just use those once the S620 is compatible with that. So that's pretty much it, guys. That was my review and unboxing of the GAOMON S620. There will be links to buy this tablet in the description below. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.